we'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Washington Wizards. Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here's flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Name a way to score, Cooper Flagg can already do it.
The Wizards on offense. Pass to Hardy. The kick out to Young. Washington grabs the miss. Washington a screen. Takes it inside. And down it goes. 2 points. Flagg's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, once Flagg gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Flagg. Out to Thompson. Pass to Christie. Washington outside. Here's Bagley. It's tipped. Sarr with it. He's picked up by Christie. And that one's good. Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Flagg. Bagley sets a screen. From downtown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And they pick up 2. Flagg's got 6.
Yeah, Flagg's going to make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
Here's Young. Can't cash it in from close range. Pass to Bagley. Floats one. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Bagley. Down low. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Flagg. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Driving to the basket. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Give him 8 points now.
Flagg came into the league with an advanced offensive skill set, and you can see it in how he runs the pick and roll.
Back to Young. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Washington. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Outside Christie. Bagley sets a screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hardy. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Washington a screen. Inside. Tipped. Young inside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And he's good on the second. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Washington a screen. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Middleton. Washington outside. To the inside. Bagley. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Off with the layup. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting
Dallas 17.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
The 3 from Washington. Fires in the triple.
3-point field.
Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's just superb awareness right there by the rookie flag. That kind of selfless attitude is big for team chemistry. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Out to Bagley. Pass to Washington. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Hardy. Outside Young. To the middle. Young seeing the lane. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Christie. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Down low. The kick out to Young. There's the drive. Inside, it's Trae Young.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Washington left side. Bagley. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Right side, Coulibaly. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Coulibaly's got 6.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The kick out to Young. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The offensive rebound. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Clock at 6. Here's Young. 16 feet out. Powell pulls it in. .144 left in the first half. With the drive. Good. He's got 12.
And defenders better start holding their post. Cooper Flag is having a field day scoring it.
Out to Powell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Marshall with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And Dallas with possession. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
DC family, your Wizards, UNC.
Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Flag. He's got 12. Lays it in off the pretty lob. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Riley. To win the cold spell. Powell pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He does not get the second one.
Washington taking 3 shots.
Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Riley. Back to Carrington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's Middleton. And so that brings the first half to a close.
With the score,
Dallas on top, leading by 14.
18.
And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Pass to Powell. Washington left side. Washington a screen to the inside. Got a piece of it. Left side Young. Down low. Here's Vukcevic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson scanning the floor. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up to the Wizards. Down by 12. Powell with a steal. Trips down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Dallas leading by 12. Here's Flag. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Flag's got 14.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Young. Over Flag. And again, it's Washington.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's Flag. He's got 14. Washington's shot is good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Hardy. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Flag. Shots blocked. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Young. Here's Vukcevic. The kick out to Young. The shot inside. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Christie. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Sarr up top. Here's Hardy. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 9. Pass to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. The three from Thompson sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A nice shot by Young.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Sarr. They double him with Bagley. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Young. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Young's got 13.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Flag. 18 points for him. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Teams changing it up here. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Washington. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Possession to Dallas.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Middleton. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them.
The Mavericks, 46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Dallas leading by 10. He takes it in. Back to Christie. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And throwing it down off the drive. Flag showing off those young legs and athleticism.
Pass to Riley. There's the triple. And it's Flag with a rebound. Middleton from the outside. The rebound by the Wizards. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Young. Washington again can't hit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And that one's good. Flag.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. No good again that time. Dallas leading by 19.
And you watch Flag, this rookie has endless energy.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And Washington with possession. They have yet to score here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Washington. Drops in the layup for 2.
Assisted.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Flag. It's rebounded by Washington. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Coulibaly missing. And here's Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And he makes it. Flag's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Vukcevic, good.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Washington a screen. And it's Flag missing. 16 feet out. Young can't hit. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And that one's good. Flag.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Drills it from deep.
3-point.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And what a huge performance it was for Cooper Flag.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Inside. Pass to Hardy. There's the steal. It's Martin on the wing. Misses the 3. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. Washington moving the ball around. From outside the arc. And it's Flag with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To the paint. Pass to Middleton. For 3. Nails it from 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.